Okay, I'm going to start with. I'm copying. What's happened, Phil? It's not. Oh, yeah, it's working now. All right, Filza.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope now you'll come much regular. Okay. Is it
Hopefully.
is it possible for you?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I mean, whenever you have any problems, suppose you wanna go, not you, suppose you're not available next day, so you should inform me, okay? So I'll
Yeah.
help you to understand like what we can do, okay? Yeah, because I think this is your you are here for yeah, second day, not third day. Like it's no, it's your third day. Oh, okay, okay, second day. I mean, one day you didn't come. I mean, just after weekend. So, can you say this question? Just read out. I will answer it, but
Photosynthesis occurs in two stages, the light dependent stage and the light independent stage. The light independent stage is affected by temperature more than the light dependent stage.
hmm, the question is explain why temperature has a greater effect on the rate of light in dependent stage. Okay, bit tricky question. Photosynthesis occur in two stages. The first point that we are getting from here is photosynthesis, like this is what we have already established. This is the process by which plants are there to prepare their own food, like in the form of what? In the form of glucose, right? So
Yep.
it means like this process. Okay, I can show you here. It's simple equation that we always have. What I will discuss with you is the relevant uh, concepts so that we can understand it. Like we have here. Okay, this one fills up for you. Yeah. Have you ever seen this before?
Yes, I have.
That's great. The first one is carbon dioxide, right? This is a reactant, first reactant. The second important thing that is essential for photosynthesis, that's water. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
light is important. Light. And what type of light it is? It's a bulb light. I feel that.
Yeah.
What's oh my goodness. Is this the light that we have in our room?
Nope, it's not. It's the light. Nah, how do you explain this? That's received by air because it says carbon dioxide, right?
Mm, no, but I'm saying what is the source of this light, Filiza? This is what I'm asking. Like, is this not sunlight? Can you, I mean it's sunlight. I'm just asking about the source of it. Of course, I have
Mm-hmm.
I have to start your class here. Sorry, I forgot that. I mean that should be in just a moment, please. We have to start classes in our ERP as well. Otherwise, we have to face some consequences. One, two, three, four. Oh God, why it is closed? Okay, Filza, that's good. Where is Filza is here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Started. Oh God, after 3 minutes, we have started our class. Today you are here for two classes, right?
Just one because I have to go somewhere.
Oh God. Then when you are going to start your two classes, just tell me, Hilda.
Two classes should be tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay, but I would suggest you like as you are with me. Like I'm thinking like you're not enjoying my classes. Otherwise, you should come in my class. Okay, I know you are a busy person. Like you have to do many other things. That's good, but um, try to have time for classes, right? We'll try just to work on those things which are important for you, and more specifically, like all those things that we are studying here, you don't need to go to study separately for that. Okay, so this one is a photosynthesis equation. What is this, by the way? Is this not glucose? C6 H12O6. It's sugar. What is that? This one.
Yeah. This one's sugar, okay.
And it's specifically, that's what we called glucose. C6 H12O6. Okay, and here's oxygen. This is oxygen, and it's a byproduct. And now you can get like how much it's important for us. This is what oxygen source that we use for our breathing. You just imagine how much it's important for us. And this is a sugar that's a plant will use, and definitely it's a producer. It will give us as well for energy, and that energy is in the form of ATP. Okay, so carbon dioxide is very important. This water is very important. This sunlight is very important. Okay, and just by having all of these three components, you'll get sugar and oxygen. All right,
Yeah.
great. So now this was a concept. Then after we talk about photosynthesis occurs in two stages. One is light dependent stage, the other one is light independent stage. What do you mean by this light dependent stage and light independent stage? Yeah,
Light
from the
dependent, so it relies on light.
lights, yeah, sun so lights yes, exactly. It is dependent on the sunlight source. And the other one is light independence stage when there's no need to have light uh, as a source of energy which is required there. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about the actual question, but I just want to have an idea about it for you, like what is light dependent, and you will understand where this light is utilized.
Where is light utilized?
Light dependent. Uh, yes, I'll show you like where this light is important for the yeah, for the process of photosynthesis. That's what we should know. So, light dependent reaction. I can just help you to understand. Light dependent, right? I'm talking about light
Yeah.
dependent. I'm trying to make things easy for you. Look at this. Here's a diagram while it's moving. Oh God. Yeah, like this. Look at this. If you can understand something from here. Otherwise, I'm going to have one more important thing for you. That's what we are going to study. Other than yes. Are you getting something from here or not?
Yes.
Oh, can you just elaborate this for me?
The light dependent one.
What's going on here?
This is the reaction that happens when it's light dependent.
Hmm. And where this light is utilized? Like, can we see here?
Where is light utilized? Uh, by the Photolysis.
Yes, good. That's what you know. Exactly. I mean, that photolysis is just in order to break that water molecule. And that's another diagram I'm going to show you. Although I'm not starting this from the very basics, like what is photosynthesis. If you'll not understand this concept, so definitely I'll go to talk about from the very basics as well. So yeah, good one. This is what you know. This, can you see this water here? This water is going to be
Water.
broken down into oxygen and hydrogen ions. And this is photolysis. And this is just because of the light. That's how we are saying like light is important in this process. It means like if the sunlight will not be available here, so this water will not be broken down. I mean, then you will not be able to get this oxygen and hydrogen ions here. Okay. So this
Yeah.
electron which is released here that you can see in this part of it, this is released because of photolysis. And photo means light. Lysis means breakdown. So this is the breakdown of water molecule in the presence of sunlight. Then after we'll see like this electron is going towards the other proteins like the cytochrome, photosystem 1, then after different other uh, parts of it. So right now at this point we should know why it is light dependent, because light is important for photolysis. And what is there to be photolysis? So water molecule is there to be photolysis. That's going to be converted into oxygen and hydrogen ions, right? Are you getting this point?
Yes. It's the
Gr-
conversion, basically.
yes. It's and you know this electron which is released here, this electron will move because it's excited now, and this electron has some energy. Once this electron which is going from here, it will go to its ground state. Suppose like something which is here, and once it is getting down, it is releasing energy. And this release of energy is uh, being utilized for the glucose synthesis. We'll talk about this as well. So right now at this point of time, once this electron is getting up, then after it's going down by using different carrier proteins. And during this process, it will release some amount of energy. And that energy will be utilized by um, this system, the chloroplast, in order to synthesize glucose. And definitely that's in the form of starch, which will be stored somewhere just after photosynthesis in the leaves. That's going to be stored in non-photosynthetic parts. Like you'll see that's going to be stored in roots, in stem, in fruits. This is how that starch is stored. And then after, that will be utilized by its consumer, like we are primary consumer, we are utilizing those plants. Different animals they are utilizing, and plant itself utilizing for its survival. Okay, so plant is not producing this glucose for us. That's its own requirement, right? But we are consumer, so somehow indirectly we are also dependent on that. Okay, so you know what is important in this process, or what is important for photosynthesis?
The
Which,
process of it.
I mean, which specific subcellular structure or organelle that should be present in plants for carrying out this process of photosynthesis? You know, first I will just talk about that question as well, but I just want like to talk about for you the difference between photosynthesis, aerobic respiration, and anaerobic respiration. What do you know about this? The difference between photosynthesis and respiration. Let me talk about this first. That would the basic concept of it. I've shown you here the equation for photosynthesis. And let's try to compare these two. Then after we're going to talk about this question as well. You know, there's a difference between photosynthesis and respiration.
Photosynthesis and
Respiration.
respiration. I feel
Um,
like I do, but it's not clicking in the head.
okay, let me tell you, Filza. Just a moment. I just want to show you the respiration process. And you'll see, and you just need to compare both of these together and to understand how they are related to each other. Oh, it's a bit large. Okay, can you see it now? Is this visible to you?
Yes, it is.
And can you see okay, let's talk about this. This is called reactant. All these two are reactants, right? In this reaction.
Yeah,
And these two are products, right?
yeah,
And can you see here? This is sugar in product. But in respiration, you'll see like this is in the reactant. This oxygen is in the product, as a product here, but this oxygen is here in the reactant. And okay, whatever is reactant here, it's a product here. It's a reactant here, it's a product here. So is this not the respiration is opposite to the photosynthesis? Can we say it? You know,
uh,
Filza,
mm-hmm.
both are opposite. Both are these reactions are opposite to each other. You know, this glucose, which is produced here in case of photosynthesis, which is produced by plants, and this is utilized here in this case, right, in the presence of oxygen to produce waste products as a carbon dioxide and water, and it released energy. It's the one difference is it's a release of energy. And this is the energy that will be utilized by us or any other plants or animals, right? So you can see here, respiration is the process that is opposite to photosynthesis. Photosynthesis was there to produce glucose, but respiration is breaking that glucose and to extract energy and produce carbon dioxide and water as a byproduct. So is this not, I mean, you just compare both of these structure, both of these together. Like what is going on? Oh, sorry. Like both of these. Here it is. Just compare both of these reactions. This is for this is for respiration. This is called filza. It's respiration. Respiration, okay? And this is what? This is what? Filza?
Which one?
This one, this reaction, this reaction.
Carbon dioxide with water?
Yeah. It's a photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. And then when, hold up.
This one is respiration. And this one is photosynthesis. The product of photosynthesis is the reactant of the respiration, right? And the reactant of respiration are the product of the photosynthesis. This is how you can say. Getting?
Yep.
So photosynthesis is carried out in plants where this process is carried out. Respiration. Are we doing the same process?
Uh,
You know, we are in
no, because respiration is glucose plus oxygen, and then the energy is released into carbon dioxide plus water. But
Hmm.
photosynthesis, on the other hand, it's carbon dioxide with water,
Yeah.
and then it takes in light. So it takes in energy.
Hmm.
And then It's plus sugar and oxygen,
Yeah.
right? But
And
then on the other hand, it
mhm,
releases energy rather than taking in energy.
yeah. So both are opposite processes. And this oxygen, like we are respiring, like we are breathing. I'm taking oxygen in, I'm releasing carbon dioxide out, as you are doing. Like we both are in taking oxygen in and releasing carbon dioxide out. Why we are taking oxygen in? Where we are utilizing this oxygen? This oxygen that we are inhaling, it is utilized inside of our body to break this glucose and release energy that we are utilizing here. Like you're listening and I'm just speaking in front of you. So oxygen that we have inhaled, that is getting into our cells where glucose is present, and that oxygen will just combine with this glucose and to convert into carbon dioxide and water and release energy in the form of ATP. Getting? And
Yeah.
this the same processes of respiration is also going on in plants as well. Somewhere, like, I mean, this respiration process is actually uh, for the sole purpose of to release energy. That energy which is stored in the glucose during the process of photosynthesis, right?
Yeah.
Getting?
Yes.
Great. So this is the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. You would say photosynthesis is the process of using carbon dioxide in water to produce sugar and oxygen as a byproduct. And respiration is the process which is used to break the glucose in the presence of oxygen to produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Okay, so this is how we can differentiate both of these concepts, right? Getting?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Great. So another important thing that we should know, that's what? Like I would say, hmm, no, this one. Then after we have the chloroplast. Let me show you chloroplast. The structure which is involved in the process of photosynthesis. Should I show you?
Sure.
Great. So you should always keep in mind, here's a structure which is responsible for this process of photosynthesis. There is a structure in plant body, in the plant cells, which is responsible for this photosynthesis. Do you have an idea about it?
No.
Okay, let me show you. That its name is chloroplast. Have you ever, heard this term chloroplast?
Yes, I have heard of the chloroplast.
Yeah, it's a chloroplast. Here is a structure called chloroplast, and you can see different structures are here. Like, just look at this one first, because this is a small section that he has taken here to elaborate this for you. But right now, at this point of time, you can see starch, grain, granum, grana, thylakoid, stroma, ribosomes, outer membrane, inner membrane. This is chloroplast envelope. This is chloroplast that you can see here. Is it visible to you?
Yes,
And
that one
these,
is.
yeah, the upper part of it. This is chloroplast. And this is the subcellular structure which is responsible for photosynthesis. If this structure is not present in, if is this structure is present in animal cell, is
Chloroplast is
yeah,
though.
Filza.
Yes, I'm saying it is present.
Okay, let's conclude. Let's what should I say? Like diffuse this concept somehow, I would say. It's not present. If it is present, suppose if this chloroplast is present in my body, oh my goodness, that would be my fortune, like I will be able to to synthesize my food by myself in my body. I don't need to get anything from outside. Then why I'm eating anything from outside for energy? This is just
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have chloroplast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So keep in mind, chloroplast is not present in animals. That's why we are eating food from outside and we are breaking that food inside our body and to extract energy from that in the form of ATP. Okay. So
Okay.
remember, only plants and few other organisms they have chloroplast and they can they can undergo the process of photosynthesis. It's only possible because of this chloroplast, and it's not present in animals. And suppose I'm telling you wherever it is present, so they don't need to get food from outside, right? And they used to get food from like plants. Have you ever put something, any food in front of plant body?
Uh, no, maybe.
No, definitely no. Definitely no. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
are you getting?
Yes.
Definitely no, Filza, because plants are autotroph. They can prepare their own food by themselves. Okay, so this
Okay.
is this is what you should keep in mind. And then after Filza, you can see here the different structures that we have here. Like you have ribosomes. It means like this is the double membrane structure. This chloroplast has outer membrane, inner membrane. So ribosomes are also present here. Like ribosomes are involved in protein synthesis. So some of the protein will be synthesized by this chloroplast by itself. Doesn't need to take from outside. Starch grain. Why this starch grain is present here? Because this is the subcellular structure that is undergoing photosynthesis. So glucose, which is synthesized here, is converted into a starch, a storage form of it, right? The storage form of the glucose in plant body is starch. So that's why you can see these starch grains which are present inside of this chloroplast, right?
Yeah.
Are you getting?
Yes.
Great. So with this all, is there any other structure which is like you think it's a bit confusing or new for you? Granum is there. This stack like structure, like the coins shape structure, like this. And it's just like the coins which pile up on each other, like this, like this. So every, like you can see, this complete structure is called granum. And it's not only one, number of grana are present here. Here's a grana. Grana means like it's plural. So singular is granum. Okay. So then after you can see here the only one structure, this only one structure here that I'm checking out. That's thylakoid. That's what we called
Telequate.
thylakoid. And and you will see like this structure is actually there where we have the chlorophyll pigment. Chlorophyll is a pigment because of which you can see the plants are green in color. So green color of the plants is because of what? Which pigment?
Uh, because of the
Chlorophyll.
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 Okay.
Have you ever heard this before? Chlorophyll.
Nope.
Chlorophyll is a pigment, green pigment in plants, because of which we can see the color of that pigment in leaves in different parts of the plant body, right? So
Yeah.
this thylakoid is a structure on which the chlorophyll is present, and that is responsible for what? That is responsible for um, photosynthesis. Okay, so there's another structure here, this fluid shape. This all just like a cytoplasm that we have. So there's a structure here. It's overall a fluid part of it. That's what we call stroma, where all the chemical reactions will take place. Okay, so these
Okay.
are different structures in the chloroplast This is the key subcellular structure which is responsible for photosynthesis, where we are talking about, okay, this is the light dependent reaction, this is light independent reaction. Both of those reactions are taking place inside of this chloroplast. If this chloroplast will not be available any of the organism, so that cannot carry out photosynthesis. Remember, that's the key point that we need to understand. So this structure is present in plants for the process of photosynthesis, right?
Yeah.
So then you can see here, um, I mean, in this diagram, the very small cross section, the portion is extracted outside here. I'll further zoom in under the microscope, and here you can see the further structures which are present there. Like you can see, the light is coming here from this. These are the light source. And this is how this light source is going down. And there's a primary pigment reaction center here. It's a primary pigment reaction center. This is light which is coming from here. These are the accessory pigments, the other related pigments which are there. And here is a stroma. Again, stroma, just like this stroma that we have here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this is thylakoid membrane. This is the thylakoid membrane that we can see here like this. Getting, Filza? Are you getting? Hello? Filza?
Sorry, my mom called in the middle.
Okay, no worries. So this is the second point that we have discussed about what is the difference between photosynthesis and respiration, and which structure is important for the process of photosynthesis in plants. And what is that structure name, please? What's
Could
the
you
name of
repeat that?
what is the name of that subcellular structure which is present in the cell and that is responsible for the process of photosynthesis? That is chloroplast. What's that name?
Chloroplast.
Which pigment because of which the plant is green in color?
Cytoplasm.
Chlorophyll, not
Oh,
cytoplasm, chlorophyll. That's chlorophyll.
chlorophyll.
That's chlorophyll. It's a green pigment. That's chlorophyll. Cytoplasm is just the, like, that's in the cell, which is a medium where all the chemical reactions are taking place, or the different other subcellular structures are placed. Getting?
Yes.
Any problem?
Nope.
So
Thank you
this,
so much for today's class.
all right. So let's conclude this discussion. I think, right? You're
Yes.
okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Filza. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.